Hey fam, how are you? It's been a while, and sorry about that. A lot has changed. Things got really chaotic there for a while. Making videos got really hard to do. So I'm gonna do a recap. That's what this video is gonna be. It's gonna be a recap, bring you guys up to speed. We have a bunch of other videos that we want to start to put out and do. So in order to do that, you guys need to know what's going on. So let's see. Let's see, where were we when we left off? We were at McCullough Peaks. We were looking at wild horses. Michael was in town. He didn't live here. He was just he came in to visit and help us with that special project. So, what's the special project? So the special project, I bought a restaurant. I bought the Proud Cut Saloon. It's in Cody, Wyoming. It's on Main Street. It's been around for 36 years. Prior to that, it was the Wonder Bar for 39 years. So it's been a bar, restaurant for 70 plus years. So Michael came out that first weekend to make sure that I didn't fall on my face. I toured him around, showed him a bunch of different stuff. I took him to the Sunlight Basin. If you've been here before, you'll know where these places are, and I know we have a bunch of followers that live in the area. So took him to Sunlight, had a great time. We went out to Beartooth about as far as we could. It was closed down. That pass closes due to snow. So we went to McCullough Peaks. We looked at the horses, and then he came in and he worked with me at the restaurant. We worked a day or two. Sorry, it's really windy. I can see the camera moving all around. So we worked in the restaurant the Friday there that we took over. We took over on a Friday. He went in, opened the place for me. I went and did the closing. We took over. Had a great day. Worked through all that. Worked the rest of the weekend, and then he got on the plane Sunday and flew home. And he goes to get on the plane. He's like, "I hate you." And I was like, "Dude, I know you make enough money to buy a restaurant." And he's like, yeah. So he gets on the plane and he flies home. We stay in touch, and I'm bouncing ideas off of him and talking to him and all. And St. Patty's Day rolls around, and we get notice of COVID, so shuts us down. Now keep in mind, I'm working open to closes this whole time. That's why you're not getting videos. Like I didn't have time to edit, let alone film. So open to closes, St. Patty's Day rolls around, and they shut us down for COVID. So instantly we pivot and we go to takeout, and we do some delivery. Unheard of. This restaurant's never done delivery, and what a show. So we did that, and the people of Cody came out and supported unlike I could have ever imagined. I can't thank them enough. They were amazing. The staff stepped up, helped fill in gaps. Unfortunately, we had to let some go. We kept who we could, and we kept people in hours. So we didn't close. We didn't have a day of downtime. We worked through all that, open to closes. I ran the phone and the register, and then we had some cooks that really stepped up. We have a great girl, Melissa, who stepped up and really helped us through all of that. So we packaged all those up, and we got all that, and then slowly started to open back up. We have a patio, and I'm gonna do a tour of the place, and you'll get to see it, and we'll do a whole Proud Cut video. Place is pretty cool. We like it. So we have a patio, so we were able to open the patio, and it's about this time. I'm talking to Michael one day, and he tells me, so I quit my job and my house is on the market, and I'm gonna come out here and do this with you. I mean, what a blessing. The dude is awesome. What a resource to have on the team. So I gave him a percentage of ownership to come out and be part of this. I feel like it's a huge step, and like I said, I can't thank him enough. So he got out the beginning of May. I want to say May 5th, maybe, somewhere in there. It was like a Friday. So I got him settled in to the house. We get him settled in. I go back to the restaurant, work the rest of the night. Then he comes in the next day. And fun fact about Michael, he's a bit of an overprotective pet parent. So he's going to see this. I know he's going to see it. So all day long, he's worried about his dog. He has a bloodhound, very sweet. So I'm like, the dog is fine. It is running around with the other dogs, is playing with the horses, having the day of its dog life. So he comes down. We have a great day. We get home a little late because it's a Saturday. We didn't close till late. So we get home, and there she is at the fence, bleeding and shaking, bleeding from the mouth and shaking. So we scoop her up, throw her in the car, and we run to my vet, Dr. Marsh, Prairie Summit vet. Fantastic. If you move here and you're looking for a vet, go to her. So checking Charlotte out, and lo and behold, she got bit in the mouth by a rattlesnake. Now everything else has been in the yard for forever and never had a problem, but old Charlotte got bit in the mouth. So first 4 days, Charlotte's in the vet hospital getting treatment. Luckily, she's a bigger dog and it was cold, so it wasn't a full shot of snake venom, so she's fine, back to health, all healed up, back to health. So to Michael's credit, like he kept working, and we got through it all. So I'd say it was probably about 2 weeks after that, Whitney and I had a large fight, and it was sort of one of those ending fights. So Michael and I have since moved out of the house. We moved into one of my rentals in town, so we're living there. We'll probably buy a farm, and all the farm pieces will start up next year. We're not sure what time yet of the year, but we've looked at a couple places. So Whitney and I are not together anymore. Let's go over sort of what's going on there. I have not spoken to her. We don't talk. I've heard that Scout and Quinn are good. Tucker is good. I've heard some things about Dooley. I believe Dooley's no longer with us. Again, I've heard this like 12th hand. Like, I don't have any actual facts. I won't get into the reasons or why. It's very sad. He was an amazing horse. I did have to drive past the pasture to get here, and I didn't see him out there, so there could be some truth to that. I don't know. It's the first time I've been out this way since we split. But I wish her well. I hope things go great for her. You know, I hope she finds whatever happiness, whatever makes her happy in life. I hope she finds that. Like, want the best for her. But so anyway, so we've been clipping along. We've been really fortunate to be in Wyoming. Pivoting back to the restaurant now. We'll move on from that other stuff. So very fortunate to be in Wyoming. We haven't seen sort of some of the restrictions that other states have seen. I think there's some huge benefits to that. Our economy's doing a little bit better than I think some other ones are. I know at the restaurant, tourism's been off the charts. We've had a really great year. We get a lot of locals still, so there's a lot of support there. We've had a lot of tourists, which has been a huge benefit. So banner year, just busier than we could have ever imagined, ever hoped for. Can't thank everybody enough. So we've gotten to a point where Michael's running the day-to-day operations at the restaurant. It's sort of freeing me up to do some other things. We have another business in the works, because God forbid it sits still. But I'm definitely going to get you guys involved in that one to probably bring you along in the process a little bit more. Not there yet, but it'll start, I'd say, in the next 2-3 weeks. Expect to see some videos around what that business is, what that process is, what we're going through, and what we're sort of doing. So on top of all of this, I have a cow buffalo tag this year. I was lucky enough to draw. I had the bull buffalo tag last year, the cow buffalo tag this year. I've only had time to go down for really one weekend. We had a bunch of mishaps, so I'm going to do a video on some things they don't tell you about Wyoming. It'll be this little mini series. It'll be coming along. Should see that video come out pretty soon. I'm going to go film the start of that right after I get done filming this video. So just some lessons learned and some things that I picked up from that trip down there, because it was a total mishap. I'm not sure if I'm going to put hunting videos on this channel. I know they're a bit polarizing, and I'm not sure. So leave a comment down below if you want to see hunting videos. I have an elk tag, I have the buffalo tag, I have a wolf tag. So we have some cool tags. Whether or not we're going to get to go out and do it all, with the busyness and the things that are going on, we'll see. But anyway, I'm rambling. So hopefully that recap brought you guys up to speed. So long story short, we bought a restaurant. It's super awesome. It's so fun. The staff is unbelievable. They're like family. We're going to do a big party for them coming up. Hopefully we'll get that filmed up and maybe added into the mix. We'll see. There's a lot going on. I don't know how much we'll bring in and how much we won't, but look for that. Get ready. We're going to get back to videos. We're going to get back to normal. This video was hard to make. I didn't really know where to go with it. Didn't know how deep to go. Hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully it gave you guys enough that you're still on the board. So let's see. We'll move forward. We'll go from there. All right, guys.